back last year, I was out on the lash with the lads in the old pub for a friend's birthday, and I may have had a few too much to drink. And I said once on was it still called Twitter back then? I don't know, but I said on X or Twitter, I might be drunk, but if Eddie Nketiah becomes the top goal scorer in all competitions, the top goal scorer in every single one, Premier League, FA Cup, it's got to be on the name of every competition, top name, I will shave my head and eyebrows off, because I thought it would be far too much of an outlandish punishment. Apart from when he scored our first goal of the season against Nottingham Forest, I had nothing to worry about. Because when it comes to Nketiah and scoring goals, it's a safe bet to say, oh, if Nketiah scores X amount of goals, I can do this, because it won't happen. But somebody got a bit too, how you say, high and mighty when it came to one Edward Nketiah.
High and mighty or iron mighty? I misheard you. Was it iron mighty?
Sorry,
or
iron mighty. Thank you very much. That's yes, well done. Very, very highbrow of you, and very eyebrow of you. And this is what Mr. Meadows said during our stream, looking back on the Everton game on Monday.
If Nketiah scores, I will shave off my eyebrows. I'll say it now. There you go.
On Wednesday.
If Nketiah scores on Wednesday, I will shave off my eyebrows. And
are you happy? Are you happy, AFC Always? Have you hit the like button?
Yes, you must hit the like button. We want to get so much likes, so many likes. We want this to be very popular. And yeah. Off camera, by the way, Lee Meadows was blaming me for this. Well, I'm sorry, you made the bet. Lee screwed Lee.
I never blamed you. That's simply not true.
You said something on the lines of "this is your doing" or something.
No, mate. No. This is
all right. Well, look. Why are we?
Mate, there's no one to take responsibility for this one, but you. That's a daft bet to make. And Nketiah was always going to score today. He was always going to score.
I wouldn't have it any other way, would I?
And to be fair to him, it was a good header.
Why are we wasting so much time chit-chatting when we want to get to the real main event of the evening?
Why would I do this but just for nothing? Have you hit the like button, guys? Have you hit the subscribe button?
You know what?
Have you hit the bell icon?
So yes, we've got 4 likes so far. We got 4 likes so far. Get it up, missus. Come on. This is
the razor, or
I'm surprised we've not made any Razor Ramon puns yet.
Is Neil Reddock coming on?
Hey yo.
Is Neil Reddock coming on, boys?
Neil Reddock.
I couldn't fit him on the screen. No, that's dreadfully unfair.
Just got that.
That's dreadfully unfair.
You raised us a good joke there.
So, if I'm going to do this, I want to hear a few things, right? I want to hear that you've subscribed. I want to hear that you've hit the bell icon so you don't miss any more further Gooner Gathering content. I want to see that you've shared the stream on Twitter, right? And I'll see it. Keep it going. I can see 5 of you there. Let's see if we can raise it a little bit, shall we? Let's just
razor it a little bit.
Raise the stakes just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to play on this as much as I can.
By the way, gentlemen, I have shared it everywhere, but I do have exclusive breaking news via David Ornstein.
I've seen it, Dom. Go ahead, mate.
Yeah, has he liked the video?
He has not. He's moisturising. Look, but Kieran Tierney to leave Arsenal in summer after the club decided against using the option to extend his contract. So his deal ends in June, and he will be free to speak to non-English clubs about a permanent exit in the summer and probably an exit in January in all likelihood. But he played very well tonight, by the way.
we will
Fair play,
cross that
KT.
bridge when we come to that. Tonight, this stream isn't about. Go on. Oh,
Can
here we
I
go.
before
The question,
I do
sorry,
this,
Lee. The question is the razor as sharp as Jesus was tonight?
possibly he was certainly sharp, wasn't he? This is quite interesting the way I'm doing this, isn't it? Who's going to look like Lex Luthor now? Well, if I've got his muscles, mate, I've got nothing to worry about, have I? To report, Mariana Cardona has just put Arsenal 3-2 ahead in the ladies' game, and she scored a penalty. She missed one over the weekend, so she'll be very happy with that.
Happier than you, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
What was that, Anna? I'm joking with you. I'm joking.
AFC Always said, I've told Early Doors Football TV that you're doing this. Isn't that nice? Thank you very much, AFC Always. Share this
AFC
far
Always.
and wide. Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your neighbours, tell your neighbours' pets, everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
Can the pets
I'll
subscribe?
see. Actually, I'll see if Laurie's about. If he's on his chair.
I'll tell you what. I would tell my wife to like him, but she hasn't even liked to subscribe to my channel yet. So.
Oh God!
I mean, that'd be quite telling, Don, wouldn't it, mate?
Tells you how good I am.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you are subscribed to Arsenal Domination, and please give a subscribe to Posh Bertie as well. He's a little bit outlandish, is the lad, but you know, I love him, so you know, he's all good.
And just as crucially, make sure you're liking and sharing this video and Lee's channel as well with anyone that you know. But thank you for the shout out.
You're very welcome. So, what I think I should probably get Bertie to do right now, you know how to get this on solo layout, mate?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. Do I just click you here, or do I just remove myself and Dom?
No,
No,
you should be able to. You should be able to. You should be able to
No.
highlight. Yeah, you should be able to highlight Lee.
There we go. That's
There
all
you
right.
go. Thank you, Gone Down. Are you happy?
Thank you,
everybody?
Carl.
Are you happy?
Subscribe to Carl as well.
Absolutely. Make sure you're subscribed to Gone Down. He's a good guy.
Gillette's the best.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
Mate,
Wow.
I can't believe you're doing this. Congratulations. You followed through.
Your eyebrows are in trouble, and Ketia's for once in the room.
This has got to be the best stream we've ever done, ladies and gentlemen.
Posh is all forgiven for Nketiah now.
well, as long as he doesn't score against us again on Saturday, then that's fine by me. Yes,
Posh,
you're
I'm
absolutely
doing
right,
this.
AFC Always. He does get massive respect for doing this.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you.
I mean,
I
daft
said I'll
to
do
make
it,
in the first
didn't I?
place, but you know, fair play. He's followed through.
I hope you're talking about Nketiah gun down and not Mr. Meadows. He's a lovely man, and but you're right about if you're talking about Nketiah with that. Yes, you're right there. But yeah,
I can't see the comment, Posh. Could you put it up for me?
he says a naughty word, so I'm not going to say it. But he says he is
Bleep
still
not overly good.
Yes,
He's
but he
still
does
the
say
greatest.
fair play.
He's the greatest English striker that Arsenal have had in the last few years, right?
He's the greatest English striker we've had since Ian Wright.
I was thinking more Sir Francis Jeffers, but you know,
no. How many goals did Jeffers get for us? 2, was it?
Yes.
The Fox.
No, AFC Always. That's the when Nketiah scores on Saturday. No, that's the when he got a hat trick today.
That'll be on the OnlyFans channel.
It's looking smooth, mate. Looking smooth.
That's onlyfans.com/Gooner Gathering. Please donate.
Is that a donation to make sure you don't have to start an OnlyFans?
Everybody's got a price.
Oh, dear me. He's looking a sexy, sexy beast right now, isn't he?
I'm just a sexy boy.
Smooth
What do you
like
think,
Carlos
July?
Santana. Look at that.
What do you reckon?
No, that's if he scored. That's if he scored a hat trick. We'll let you off lightly. I must say, when this has gone a lot more smoother than when Adam Pacitti did it.
I am Adam Pacitti. Subscribe to
That was the
Cultaholic
first ever
Wrestling.
Cultaholic punishment. That was.
I mean, Bertie, I
How's
think we
that, guys? Are you all happy?
looking very, very smooth, mate.
Looking gorgeous.
You'll be the belle of the ball at work tomorrow.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
I'll tell you what,
You're
gents.
worth it.
Hello, ladies.
I'll tell you what,
right,
gents.
put our faces back on screen now.
If you could. I've got it. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, gents. We've got to give
I'll be back. I just need to grab a towel.
No worries.
Back.
Massive
no.
respect to Sean there. I mean, massive respect to Lee for shaving his eyebrows.
AFC always says this
Sean.
deserves some super chats. I would, but for some reason it comes up saying I need a password. It shouldn't. We need to sort that out because yeah. Oh, and look at that. Simply
I don't
ravishing,
super
like
chats
Rick
at this stage,
Rude.
unfortunately. But I believe there's a donate, like buy us a coffee page. I think that's still around.
Coffee Kingston.
I'll tell you what, you've got an admirer in the chat. It might be your wife, but we pretend it isn't. You're a ladies' man, Lee.
Mrs. M.
It's the browless effect.
Wow. By the way, it was Mrs. M's birthday yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. So, what I would like from the three of us now, we have a trio of voices.
We did it on Monday.
Yeah, I don't care. I just shaved my eyebrows off. You will do as you're told.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Mrs. Meadows.
God, we're awful.
Happy birthday to you.
Can I just
Beautiful.
say, how the hell did we manage to murder Happy Birthday? 4-year-olds can do it.
Oh, ask my family. When we have to sing at family gatherings, it's worse than you can imagine.
Family gatherings or family Gooner gatherings?
Oh, come on.
Well done. Bang! Get in.
Again, gun down.
Result.
Again, gun down. That's behind a paywall for that, Carl.
Very important. I do a full-time result because I am a professional here on Gooner Gathering. And it's Arsenal 3, Munich 2 in the Champions League. Get in.
A close shave. 3-2 all
Shut
round.
up.
Well, it certainly was a close shave in the men's game as well, and I must say it was very eye-catching watching Nketiah score against his old club.
Absolutely, it was. Right, listen, it's only right if we're here and we're live on YouTube right now. Let's do a proper review, shall we?
Sure, let's go for it.
Go on.
I thought you shaved really, really well. Really neat job.
Thank you. I'm very happy with it. I probably need some moisturizer in a moment.
You tart.
Bertie, you didn't want to come on the live stream tonight. Tell the ladies and gentlemen why you didn't want to do the live on the match.
Because the channel would get taken down, and we would never have to have Lee have his eyebrows shaved, which is a terrible thing if it came to that. But I think I was close to being vindicated in the first 3 minutes, wasn't I? the team lineup to start with was awful, but I know rotations and everything. I get that, but it just seems that we played a lot better when we brought the big guns on, and when we heavily rotate like that, we play a bit rubbish, as we saw in the first 3 minutes when Mateta sent Kivior to the shops, and suddenly 1-0 Palace.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we got caught out on a goalkeeper's clearance, and that should never happen. I don't know if it was a lack of confidence on Kivior, or whether it was just he just fell asleep, or whatever it was. Whether his head's somewhere else, perhaps doing perhaps for a move, is very much in the air. What's the VAR thing? Sorry, let me.
He wanted to know: did Lee have any eyebrows to shave off? Let's go to VAR. Oh, I've been told that.
I'm blonde. See, my natural colour is blonde.
Well, hang on, Lee. Paul Tierney's on VAR. I'm afraid it might be a bit. No.
Perhaps he can draw the line somewhere. I'm not sure, but listen, they are definitely very, very gone. I mean, look, I don't know if you want me to stare into your devices right now, but I will.
It is. Look at that. Perfect.
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
No eyebrows on
less
Bruno
likely.
Well,
however,
yeah,
it was only 1-0 after 3 minutes. Thank God it was after only 3 minutes and not later on in the game. We went in. I think there was probably only one player that can be quite happy with themselves on the first half, and that was Raheem Sterling.
Yeah,
quite literally, because he's the only one who provided any threat for me. What did you think?
Yeah, I agree, Lee. He was the only one. Kivior's made the mistake. He was the howler, but Sterling was the only one that looked like he was trying to move the ball with any pace and provide any threat in that first half. I mean, I've seen a lot of people criticising his performance online. I'm not quite sure I get that today.
Really?
Yeah, I've been looking at Twitter. A couple of journalists have been
are they shaving their eyebrows?
No, Kaya Kunak has indeed been calling him out for a mixed performance. I'm not sure that's quite right, but Sterling looked bright. He had the free kick. He had the cutback. I know he was offside a couple of times, but he looked like he was trying to make something happen, and he was the only one for me in that first half. It was too slow, too ponderous, and the criticism of Arsenal's attack in recent weeks, came to bear in that first half. It was very much there. Deserved to be down at half time, no question.
Right. So I said on the review of the Everton game, Posh, I didn't think Ethan Nwaneri was ready for Premier League. He gets hooked at half time. Your thoughts?
I think the entire team weren't ready in the first half. I think it's fair to say we were not there was no bright spark in the team at all in the first half. But I am.
They had no edge. No razor's edge.
Yes.
That was a good one. That was a good one. You got to give him that. Come on, Posh.
What? I'm just focusing on this comment saying Arteta will not see out the remaining of his contract. Hang on. Well, I don't know what.
I don't think that's breaking news. I think that's nonsense.
I think that might it might not be accurate.
Well, I think AFC always is trying to wind me up even more wound up than I may already be.
Well, and I am gonna use a phrase that might be familiar to some people who right. Do you remember when a certain Kai Havertz first signed for us, and a lot of people accused the anti-Havertz crew of scapegoating him whenever he did something, whenever we dropped points?
Right.
I fear that this is what's happening with Ethan Nwaneri when we are losing or not winning in particular. Wanyeri was not the reason why we lost. Kivior was the reason why we lost. In fact, the entire team in that
We're
first half.
losing.
We're losing. We didn't lose.
Losing.
Oh, sorry. So I'm too busy focusing on your beautiful face, Lee. Your beautiful browless face. I'm getting distracted. I when the reason why we were losing in the first half was not because of Wanyeri. It was because of Kivior made a calamitous defensive error, and it was the entire team that underperformed.
Mrs. Meadows
I
is
would agree with
laughing
that.
at you in the background.
For the record, actually, I would agree with that. Wanyeri wasn't the reason. I thought he was okay. You know, like I said, I think he's deserving of the minutes he's getting. You know, and he needs protecting. But I you know, he wasn't the reason we were struggling in the first half. It was a team performance. An individual error from the defender was horrific. But Wanyeri wasn't the reason. But I understood the reason he was off. I was surprised because I would have taken off a different player. Ironically, I'd have taken off the match winner. So good job. I'm not the manager. But you know, getting Odegaard on was the right decision. We saw that with the first goal.
No, yeah, that's right. When the second half came about, Odegaard came off for Wanyeri. Saliba
Odegaard, he came on even.
Yeah, he came on. Yeah, Saliba came on
I'm
as
distracted
well.
him clearly.
Saliba came on as well, which I thought was a bit strange considering we needed a goal. But it turned out all right in the end, especially when we were trying to hold on to a narrow lead in the end. And Gabriel Jesus.
Remind me who he come on for, Posh.
Sorry?
Did he come on for Party?
Yeah, he came on for Thomas Partey. And fun,
Right.
Isn't it funny how we take off Partey at right back and we start scoring goals and playing better? It's almost as if he's not
I
a
don't
right
think
back
that's
or
got
something.
anything to do with the attacking play. Do you?
No, I
Dom,
don't.
is he
No.
talking nonsense?
No,
Purely
I
a
mean,
coincidence. I'm trying to rattle
I mean,
you again, maybe.
to be, it might well have been a wind up, but to be clear, Arsenal were more threatening. They were more balanced in their attack throughout the game than they have been in recent weeks. But they were attacking down the right was more threatening with Sterling. And it had nothing to do with Partey. And look, no, I will repeat this until I'm blue in the face. Thomas Partey's going to have to play games at right back until Tomiyasu or White comes back because you can't play Timber every minute. And I think you were probably having a bit of a wind up there on that one. But you know, I think it was a rollicking at half time from Arteta, but did the trick.
Well, I do think Timber played anyway. So
yes, I was surprised. Yeah, I said before the game I was a bit worried that Timber and Partey were playing when we've got to sort of nurse them both through because we can't lose either of them right now.
And when you had Saliba play,
wasn't ideal, was it?
The only plus side is with him at centre half. Ideal. Oh god, good one. That was a good one. I missed that. The only good news with him playing 45 at centre half was at least he it wasn't quite so exerting for him.
No. Yeah. What I was saying was, if Timber played this game anyway, so why not play Timber at right back and Saliba at centre back?
Well, I was pleased to see Saliba get some rest. I know he came on for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But he's played a lot of football too.
No, I understand.
More XG on the goals than Jack Grealish had in the year over the last 2 weeks, right?
I don't care about XG. I don't even understand XG, to be honest.
I mean, I can explain it to you. I think it has its place, but it's
utter woke nonsense, as Sean Dyche would say.
Look, you can't take it totally seriously, but I think it gives you an idea, but nothing more.
Shut up.
So Odegaard creativity made the difference, but for a captain, he needs to prove on his game. Yeah, he wasn't that spectacular.
Needs to find the eye through the needle, right?
He does indeed need to thread the eye through the needle.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got them all tonight, isn't he?
Oh yes.
What do you expect me to do? I've done it, haven't I?
Well, they ain't going back anytime soon.
Thanks, mate. What did you make? Because we were talking on the live, Posh.
Yeah.
We felt that Jesus was done during the first half. We thought he was injured. I mean, was it a Christmas miracle?
I thought he was done as a player when after the first half, to be honest, not just because of an injury. But yeah, a second half hat trick. We'll get to the second goal, and
it must be Easter. He's come back to life.
but yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Mother Mary.
Was it Saka who got the? I'm being the professional one here. Was it Saka who got the assist?
What do you expect me to do? I've just lost my eyebrows.
Oh well, was it Saka who got the assist for the second goal?
I don't know. You look at it. I can't be bothered.
You said let's do a proper review. Jesus got the second goal, and we were 2-1 up.
Saka with the assist. Yeah.
Yeah.
2-1 up and deserved, to be fair. Second half was so much brighter. The intensity was there. I said it on the live. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks. If you're going to break down a low block, you have to move the ball quickly and with intensity.
Yes.
And we haven't done it. And when we did do it tonight, funny enough, it got some results. And as I said, there was balance and there was intensity. And we scored 3 goals in the second half. Against, let's be honest, Palace are not a bad side. They're not top class, but they're not a bad side. I mean, you can't. We conceded 2 goals. You can't be conceding 2 goals.
They got a win over Brighton. A very good win over Brighton. On the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, I've got to say that there's nothing to be sniffed at there.
Got to say.
You're funny. AFC always. You're testing me. You are.
Yeah. AFC always is.
Where's that timeout button?
Well, AFC always says celebrating Jay-Z's dodgy hat trick is like getting a car to start after it's been parked up for a year. Just no telling how far it's going to take you before it breaks down again.
I've got a car parked outside my house. It's been there a year. It's getting on my nerves.
Well, he got a hat trick.
That must be really annoying for you, Dom.
It's all. Do you know what? There's not a lot.
Which house are you talking about? The one in Downing Street?
No.
Don't give away his job. Don't give away his occupation.
I don't work there. For clarity, I don't work there. So it's fine.
I know.
But
I know.
I know too. But we can but wit. We can but dream.
But wit. Sorry.
Oh dear me.
So
get us together, come on.
Yeah. So Jay-Z's got a hat trick. That's fine. That's very good. And I say well done to Gabriel Jesus on that. But didn't we also say something like that when a certain striker scored against Sheffield United? Scored a hat trick against Sheffield United, and he wasn't seen until tonight. Yes, I'm talking about Eddie Nketiah. And speaking of Eddie Nketiah, the game was not over yet, wasn't it? It was 3-1, but in the 80-something minute, former Arsenal striker Edward Nketiah coming off the bench from Crystal Palace, and oh my word, that was certainly eye-catching. I was just browsing through my phone, lots of praise for Jesus, and then suddenly I see Gabriel Jesus nearly a score. I had to stop using my browser and look with my eyes that Eddie Nketiah scored a goal to pull one back against his old club. Good God Almighty, as Jim Ross would say. Eyebrows punishment aside, he only got and done it against his old club.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah. Is that the reason why we're here? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh.
Don't worry, we had sharp eyes. We all saw it.
Would you care to remind us how the goal happened, Poch? Because quite honestly, everything at the moment, like my life is sort of flashing before me.
Flashing before your eyes. It was a header. It was a header from a cross, I think.
Yeah, Palace worked the ball nicely down the right-hand side. Ball came in. Kiwior got caught underneath it. Saliba couldn't get across, and Nketiah gets in front of Saliba, and it's a really, really strong header.
Kiwior again.
Kiwior's had his worst game tonight in an Arsenal shirt, by the way. Absolutely his worst game, no question.
Yeah. I think he got paid off by Bertie. That's what I think has happened.
If I wouldn't pay a player to do badly. I wouldn't. No.
I'm not sure any of us earn enough to bribe them anyway.
Probably quite true. Probably quite true. But having said all that, and all jokes aside, gentlemen, we did manage to beat the onslaught. We managed to get through the tie in the end, and I feel it's really well worth the win. To be honest, we're in the semi-final. Has the draw been made yet?
No, tomorrow, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
I don't know.
I think it's tomorrow because there's still the Tottenham Man United game tomorrow. But I mean, actually, I thought Arsenal sorted it out quite comfortably by the Nketiah header. You know, I know if Palace got a corner and what have you, but I genuinely didn't think Arsenal really struggled. And by the way, the draw is at 8:00 tomorrow. Just to confirm, I've just checked it. But Arsenal sorted it out quite comfortably. Gabriel coming on was a sensible call.
Prior to the Spurs game, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I thought the decision to bring Gabriel on for Kivior was the right one. Kivior looked gone from the 3rd minute when he made that howler. It's well, BBC are saying it's 8:00 GMT tomorrow.
Well, either way, it's tomorrow.
Oh no,
evening.
sorry, I do apologise. The game is 8:00 tomorrow. The draw takes place after that. That is my mistake. So it is 10:30. Yes, my apologies.
Okay.
That serves me right for trying to read and talk at the same time.
Yes,
it is difficult at multi-skill, isn't it?
What?
I'm quite a pro. I can ignore my wife and talk at the same time.
You're brave or stupid, mate. One of the two.
Stupid.
Well, no, I'm not going to make.
Stupid. Definitely stupid.
As much as it'll be brilliant if Tottenham Hotspur got knocked out tomorrow, I do kind of hope we don't get Man United because we would have them in the FA Cup and then we'll have them again in the League Cup. So I don't want to face them too much. Might be.
You've got to keep an eye on them, haven't you?
Oh, look at that. Yeah. But, the team's through at the moment.
It is what it is, mate. It is what it is.
Arsenal, Newcastle, and
Liverpool.
I mean, there's going to be a big one going
Who
out
do we want, boys?
one way or the other, isn't there?
Where?
But I think all teams left in the hat will be tough opponents.
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree.
We've got to win. Got to win that trophy.
Most importantly of all, look who's in the chat.
Luke, who's in the chat. Hey, come on. We've got all the jokes here. Luke Chapman, Northampton Town versus Charlton. I used to live in Eltham, which is where it's kind of sort of near Charlton. So there you go. That's as close. That's my links to Charlton Athletic there. Anyway.
You put Northampton versus Charlton without any... I mean, is that a League Cup tie? I don't think it is, mate. Is that the league game over the weekend?
It's a semi-final we all wanted that none of us got.
Yes, absolutely. But AFC always is going for my prediction for the final. Arsenal versus Tottenham League Cup final. Oh, I don't think my nerves would take that. But yeah.
Well, Posh, if I could turn back time,
you'd have your eyebrows.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. I might not have made such a bold prediction about Mr. Nketiah, but I do it because I'm a man of the people.
There we are.
And everything I do it for you. Yes.
That's by Brian Adams. Not Crush, Brian Adams, the singer, Brian Adams.
No, not quite Crush, no. Although crushed is how my spirits feel right now, having gone through this 35-minute stream with you guys.
I've just had a.
So, are you confident over the weekend?
Yeah, I am. I am. I've always been quite bullish still, which might fly in the face of evidence potentially. But I've always been quite bullish about the season. Still am. My only worry, funny enough, about the weekend is quite often you see back-to-back games with one side winning one and then the other side winning the other. And that. There's no rationale behind that, but how often do you see it? That's the big fear.
Yeah. Look, the Palace game today is still fresh in the memory. So yeah, we'll.
It's all a bit of a blur, mate. To be honest.
Well,
to be honest with you, I think we'll go strong on Saturday, right? We've rested a load of players tonight, and I think Palace really struggled when we started to bring the big boys on. It's one moment of brilliance from Nketiah was all they really got in the second half. Arsenal looked sloppy a bit at times.
I don't think they threatened too much.
No, I don't either. I mean, the other thing, I thought Arsenal looked nervy tonight. That was a big game tonight with the way the reaction from the fans have been. I think they knew they had to win tonight, and you could sort of see those nerves a little bit. I think the pressure was eased from the point of view of we've won the game. The pressure hasn't eased. They've got to go and get results. But I think psychologically that's huge tonight for them.
Yeah, I agree. It's important to realise, we are in a major competition semi-final here. That's in Stone Cold Steve Austin's words. That's the bottom line out of tonight. We've got through to the semi-finals. Let's see where the draw takes us. Let's see if we can get that extra step.
AFC always has called me out here.
Is the ideal scenario.
He says, Lee, I have to say this once again. Fair play, sir. I think Bertie's got the grapefruits to do this. Well, I did make a bet. I said last season, if Eddie Nketiah was the top goal scorer in all competitions, I'd shave my head. I shaved my hair and my eyebrows. So I did make a bet. Maybe it's a bit more outlandish than Meadows, but I did make a bet. So,
And maybe
anyway.
Arteta's words at half-time, maybe making the double substitution at half-time, maybe made the impact that we desired, right? Because we got the result that we wanted.
Absolutely.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, and that was the only thing that mattered tonight was the result. When you're in a bad moment, and it makes it sound like we've lost a load of results. I mean, to be clear, since international break, we still haven't lost. But the result was what mattered.
Right.
And absolutely.
But you're right. Okay, Bertie, the challenge is down for you.
No. There you go.
You coward.
I am absolutely
I've done it on stream.
No, you chose to do it. I
was put in a position where I had no choice to do it.
No. I was talking about AFC always brought up me with the bet I made to myself last year, and then out of nowhere, like an RKO, you said, "I'll do it." You made that choice.
I wonder if
choice.
AFC always.
Lee screwed Lee.
AFC always. Do you have the guts? Will you bring it?
Are they?
Gentlemen, are we thinking that we'll do live on Saturday? What are we thinking here?
Depends
What
heavily
time is
on
it?
the
3 o'clock.
It's a TV game, isn't it? Saturday.
5:30 on Saturday. I think.
5:30, is it?
Well, we'll talk about it off stream. But you're being accused, but you're being a bottle job.
Well,
I prefer to see it as sensible.
The moral of the story, AFC always, is never bet against Nketiah.
You son of a... Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Joining live from Birmingham Airport is Sam Wilson. Sam, mate, it happened.
He scored.
And there was no need to worry at all, mate. It definitely wasn't worrying at halftime at all.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Sam says 2 amazing results. One on that eyebrow, one on the other eyebrow. That's the 2 amazing results.
And the ladies, of course.
Thank you. That is the right one. to say. Good man. It was bound to happen. I was bound for glory, I think what you mean to say. Am I right, Posh?
Well, you certainly did. It's called TNA now, but you certainly made an impact with that bet that you put on yourself. So fair play to you.
Thank you very much. And to close, I think the stream, because I do think I need to go and reflect somewhat on what has just happened to my life. If you're watching on demand, please make sure you hit the like button for me. If you're not already subscribed to Gooner Gathering, what are we doing? We're 40 minutes into our second stream of the day. So please do us a favor, and so we can achieve our targets of getting above 400 subscribers by the end of the season if we can. I'm starting to lose my voice now. That's not great. You could say it's not ideal if you want to, but what I do want to say is, Dom Palmer, you did such a solid job on commentary today, mate. So thank you very much to you. Please go ahead and plug your channel as freely as you want to, sir. The stage is yours.
Well, 3 very quick things. I'm going to end with the most important. Firstly, thanks for having me on. Sorry, I was a minute behind on the coverage, but it was a pleasure to do that with you tonight. Second of all, if you do want to come and follow me, I'm just started up 4 weeks and 1 day ago on Arsenal domination. I did put out a quick short between the 2 streams tonight, but there's a couple of what I think are interesting videos to have a look at about Arsenal's options in January that are realistic, and a couple of other bits. So please do go and check them out at Arsenal Domination. But most importantly of all, can we just give our appreciation for Lee for following through on what was a stupid bet, but I bet nonetheless, not many people would have followed through. Most would have backed out. The centre one wouldn't have made it. But congratulations, sir, on doing that. I salute you with everything I have, apart from my razor, because I'm not doing such stupid things. But well done. Seriously, well done.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you very much indeed. And my thanks, of course, go out to Posh Bertie for joining us on the post-match stream. Posh, where can they find you, sir?
You can find me on X at Posh Bertie. My Instagram's at Bertie Wanless, and I run Gooner Gathering's Instagram account, which is at Gooner Gathering, where these two, not me tonight, watch Arsenal so you don't have to.
And we all wish we didn't watch the first half.
Hence the catchphrase.
I mean, apparently you couldn't see us on the second half, so goodness knows what happened there. My apologies for the second half difficulties we had on the stream. Don't know what happened there. AFC always says, a bet is a bet. Salute. And salute to you, sir. Thank you very much for your time tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. We are out of here. The Sasky Gunner has just come in to say hello. Apparently, Dom, it's your turn to do a punishment now.
No chance, mate. No chance. I'm not that daft.
We got ourselves a Jesus Hattie Christmas miracle. And Sasky Guna, that is our closing line of the evening. Thank you very much for dropping by. Thank you all for watching us tonight. We are out of here.
Please do share this stream. Please do give Lee every appreciation you've got, guys. Share it with everyone you know. What more can the man do for you guys? Just give him every bit of love you can.
Yeah.
I mean,
thank you very much,
kind of love, but you know.
Again, paywall. Right.
We'll see you.
Oh,
next time.
I like that joke.
Oh, it's the ultimate punishment that was.